we are going to learn about 5D BIM, that is your quantification or cost estimation. And before that, I would like to know from you guys that what is quantification or what is called material takeoff.
It's like let's say calculating the quantities that's required for the materials we use in construction. Yes, sir.
Right, right. Absolutely. So it's like a process through which you produce all the material list and the estimation material quantity from any drawing or any model. So that's we are going to learn here how to do it in Naviswork. So for that we have quantification option. This is the option, and for that we have a shortcut Control F8. So you can activate with Control and F8, and now you can see right now it is deactivated. And again, if you press Control F8, so this is the window here, and here you can see also quantification workbook is available in Naviswork. And you also know that we have this view tab, and here we have this windows, and here you have checked it. So that will be checked if you click here within this home tab. If you click here, it will be checked. And if it is not checked, also you can come here. So whatever which option is come handy, you can go for that. All right. Now, so I don't have any model loaded. Let's go for it. So let me open any file. Uh, Either you can go for any NWD file or NWF file. So let me have, okay. So, you know, this is the file. I have all my NWC file as per the disciplines. All right. So let's go for creating a setup. So here, first you have to select and specify the catalog. So we have this kind of catalogs here already available. So about this uni format, it is kind of similar format and which match with your Revit. So I will be going with that uni format, and after that next. And if you have created your own catalog, so you can choose browse to a catalog and you can select that file. So let's go for use listed catalog, and let's go for uniformat. Click on next, and about your measurement units. So if you're working with feet and inches, your model is created with feet and inches, then go for imperial. And if you're working with a millimeter, centimeter, these kind of units, so then go for metric. Okay, let's go for next. And what are the properties you need to list for your takeoff? So these are the properties. So if you don't want any properties to be listed, so for unlisting, you just uncheck any of this property. And here also you can change the unit. Okay, you can be specific for your unit. All right. And here also you can check show metric and imperial units for each takeoff property. It's like you're providing an alternative unit. So the primary unit is your metric and you are providing alternative unit that is imperial. So right now it is not needed. And here you can see that for model weight, model volume for each property, here all my units are specified. So if it is final, let's go for next, and I'll be finishing creating and setting up. Let's finish now setup, and we have set it up, and here you can see. So all the items are listed. So all the items as per their category here, it is listed. Okay. So you can see some foundation, basement, construction. So these are there. Okay. Now you see that these item name are listed, but just a second, guys. Let me pin this here, and here I need to go with, let me go for escape. So yeah, so it was in work mode, so I had to escape from that work mode. And now let me go for quantification, and here let me pin it. Okay. All right. So this is your list which you have set up as per the catalog, and you can set with a different catalog. So let me show you that also. If you list with a different catalog, so that is uniformat, and let's go for a different catalog. So these will be listed here, and go for this. Just a second. Let me reopen the file. Okay. So let me set up the view quickly, the background. Okay. So let's go for quantification there. And we have this project setup. So this will come at the beginning of any project. Okay. So let's go for project setup. And now let me show you this for this catalog. Let's go for next, and all this next, and let's go for finish. Now you can see that we have this catalog. So for each item I have like this. Okay. So you see why I have selected that uniformat option. So let me select that. Okay. So again, you have to go for that project setup file. So for that, it will come at the beginning only. Okay. Here I have this item catalog resist. Okay. So Let's open it again. Yeah. Now go for quantification. And here I have this project setup. Click on it. I'll go for uniformat. Let's go for next and metric, and let's go for next and finish. Okay, right now I have all this. And so for substructure, for your cell, superstructure, exterior, roofing, all of this are there. So for each and every material, you have to provide the component. So here it is just created, the format is created, the catalog is created, but nothing is assigned with the model. So that you have to go for it. Okay. So now I'm going to select about for my roof coverings. So you can select like this and go for select same type. So these are selected right now. These are selected. And what you can do, you can go for save selection. So you group them. Let me go for roof covering. That is selected. Okay. Now what you have to do, you have to assign it. Then how to do it? Go for this set, select it. You can sorry, you can drag it. Okay, drag this and drop it on this catalog. And now you see that everything is listed here for your quantity takeoff. Oh, and it is assigned with your with all the takeoff properties, right? So you can see all the values are extracted from all this roof. So this way you have to do it. Okay. Now, if you don't want to do it manually, and if you want to do it for the whole model, so that you also can do it. So for that, let me just like let me remove this catalog here. Let me click new virtual takeoff. Uh, oh, sorry, just a second. Okay, so let's go for new. Okay, this file is there right now. And what I'll do, I'll select either my NWD file. So it should be NWD file. Let me go for NWD file. Okay, so this is the file. Every discipline are selected right now. Every disciplines are selected. And now what I'll do, I will right click. I will right click on it, and just a second. So just go for this listed catalog option. you have to list one catalog here. So that will be none. And you have to specify all your metric and units. And let's go for finish. Right now it is set. You see that we have this workbook, and then I will be listing with all these materials. So this model is selected right now. You can check. You can select all of this together also, and then right click, and now you have this quantification. And now go for take off to new catalog item. Okay. So as per you see that as per your model configuration, there is check as per this model configuration, you got your catalog here. Okay. And each and every item here listed with the material quantity. Okay, so right now you don't have to assign any model component. So this way you can assign if it is mentioned in your Revit model, all the information is mentioned properly, then here you can get it. Okay, so you can see, check all the hotel room door. Okay, so these are the properties. And now you can go for this export option. So here we have this export option available. You can simply export this after creating it here, and you will be exporting it to Excel file. You can export it to XML file as well, and you can export selected quantities. So let's go for new quantity report, and here let me save it. And it asking me for opening. Yeah, let's go for open. And now let me share the screen. Okay, so right now I just have opened that for that selected item. Okay, I have exported for that selected item. So this is created here. All right. Now let me come back to my Navisworks there. Okay, so this is how we will be creating our quantity takeoff in Navisworks. So this is the very simplest process how to create it. Okay, so for that, one thing you have to follow, that is you have to make your model very well so that you get the right properties, you get the right quantity for your materials. Now let me close this, and now what I'll do, I will go for creating animation. So for animation, I have to set my viewpoints. Each and every position I have to save all the viewpoints, and then at the last what I'll do, I will play all the viewpoints together so that uh, it will play like a walkthrough. Okay, so let's go for this viewpoint, and here we have this uh, viewpoint option here we have. So let me open this saved viewpoints here, and I'll be creating this position as a viewpoint. Okay, so here you can create or save this viewpoint. So let's save, and you can give it a name. Okay, so like Let me give first point, enter, and then you will be moving or you will be zooming. So you can choose fly option or walk mode. You can choose. So let me go with the fly, and how fast you will move, as per that your animation will be created. So if you move faster, your animation will be created faster, and as per the distance and the fast you move, it you will have your animation. So make sure how you want your animation. Here also you go for the next viewpoint. So let me go for it. And I will go to the save viewport and right click. Now let me save this viewpoint. Let's go for second, enter. Okay. And now let's go for next one. Yeah. Okay. So here, let me just, okay. Now let me go with the walk and then go with the gravity. So then when I'll move, I'll come to this floor by the gravity. Now let me save this position. Go to save viewpoint, right click, save viewpoint, and third point. Okay. Now let's walk. Now let me save this viewpoint. Right click, save viewpoint, fourth viewpoint. Okay. Now about the next viewpoint. Okay, so let's go for this. Right click, save viewpoint. Like this, you can go for another position there. So let me go for the stairs. Okay, so let me select this as a new viewpoint. Right click, save viewpoint. So, and now let me go to upside. Okay, so let me on this gravity. Okay, so everything is fine now. Let me play this. Okay, so for playing all of this, I need to add a animation there. So one animation is there. So let me like exterior to interior example. And then it's very simple to add all this viewpoint to this animation. Just simply select and drag, but you have to drag in the order. So as per that, it will play. If you go for first point to third point, so next first to third, it will go. So drag like this. Sorry. Make sure you drag it here on this animation and then here. Okay. So let's play it. Go to this viewpoint and here you have this animation and you have this play button. You have this stay forward, forward and stop. All this control for your animation. It is available here. So let's go for play and it will start playing it. You see, I did that. All right. So it will create an animation like this. It will save all the viewpoints. So you remember that we had created our cameras and path, and as per the path we were moving our cameras. So it's like the same, you when you are creating your viewpoints here, you are not creating all the paths and the cameras, but Navisworks will track all the camera movements. So it will create the path. Navisworks in its system, it will create the path for uh, creating animation, and this way it will track all your movement when you are creating your viewpoint, and that will be played in the animation. So make sure when you are creating the viewpoints you create it properly, and as per that you will have a smooth animation. Okay, now let's go for this. If you want to edit anything for this current position, so you can go for it. So for each and every viewpoint, if you want to change the camera position. So for that, you come to this create current viewpoint, and you can change the position. You can look at like your uh, camera focus, where it is looking at right now, and everything here you can change it. Let's click on OK right now. And we have this animation tab here. We have this animation tab. So we have already created. Now we have this export animation. We can export this animations, and this source will be current animator scene or current animation, this one. And renderer is your viewport. Okay, so the size, what will be the size? So let me go for uh yeah, that is fine. Okay, so let's click on OK, and let me save it. We save it on the desktop here, and let's save it. Let me just open it, and I hope it is visible to all of you. So like that you can create. Now let me share the Naviswork. So currently the Naviswork screen is visible, right? Okay, so now let me show you that how you can create animation for each and every object. So like if your object is moving, you can put animation to that. So for that we have this animator option. Okay, you can come to this, and sorry, not here. Yeah, also here it is available. So here we have this animator. Within this animation tab, here we have this animator option. So you can check this, then it will have within your Naviswork. And you can come to home tab also. Here we have this animator also, and the shortcut is Control F5. Now let me uh, use for any particular object. Okay, did you see that I have entered this room, but the door hasn't opened? I entered within this room like a ghost, right? But when I'll be entering within this room, it should be like one door should be opened, and then I will come to this room. So you have to combine this animator and your save viewpoints and that animation. You have to do that. So for that, let me go like for this door. Okay. So let's open this animator here. Okay. So let's use this door for our animator. And first of all, we have to add a scene. Let's add one scene there. Sorry. Just a second, guys. Let me delete this. Let me delete this. Okay. Let me come back. Okay, so it is right now selected. Come to 3D view. Just a second. Okay, let's apply for this door. Okay, you can do this inside for this door as well. So there is nothing problem with that. Okay. Or else we can do this for do it for this door also. So for any door we can do it. So let's go for this one. All right. So okay, now let me just quickly save this viewpoint, otherwise I may lose it. So let me save this viewpoint there. Let me save this viewpoint animator there. Yeah, okay. So now I don't need it. And I'll be adding this. So this animator should be selected. Here, let's add one scene. Okay, let's add one scene there. All right, so you can give it a name like door opening, enter. Sorry, don't go for that. Yeah. So go to that. Okay, now let me select this one. Okay, let me select this one. And now right click on it. And here I will be adding this uh, to this scene. Okay, so just a second. Okay, just a second, guys. Let me add the scene here. Okay, that is scene one. Let's go with that. And here, let me select it. And I should have one animator option. I should have one option to add it. Okay, so here we have this, sorry. Okay, so after creating it, select your item, and then come to this scene and right click on it and go for this add animation set, and then click on this from current selection, and that one is selected right now, and you can name it. Okay. Now, what I'll do, I will use rotate. So for that transformation, I have this options, like this is move, this is scale, sorry, this is rotate, and this is scale. Okay. So let's go for this rotate animation set. Okay. Now, if I rotate it, so it will rotate from the middle. So that is not the right option to rotate this door, right? So I have to rotate from the hinge. So let me move this. Let me change the position. So for that, select this pivot point or the origin. So then drag it here. Okay. Or here. Okay. And then what you have to do, you have to save this position. So for that, I have this capture keyframe. So capture this keyframe. It's like creating the viewpoint. So within this animator, you have captured this keyframe and capture another movement. So for that, first rotate your like this. Okay. So then again, go for capture keyframe. Okay. Move it. And then you will be rotating again. Sorry. Then again, capture the keyframe. Okay. And now, if I need to bring it back, if I need to bring it back from this, so I will not add this, like I will not add this, add all the movement, and I will not add all the keyframes there. So for that, what I'll do, I will like from this position, what I'll do, I will select this. I will select this and go for copy, and that is copied. And now let me paste it here. While it is selected, go for this PP, go for this PP. Okay, so it will create the reverse animation for closing your door back again. Okay, so that we have created. Now let's go for this play button. So let's come to this and let's play it. And there you can see. Okay, so this way you can create animation for any particular object, right? So that is added to this scene. And now let's go for it. Let's go for this one and can escape it. Okay, so this animator is there, is done. Escape it, close it right now. And now let me go to this save viewpoint there. And this is the scene. Okay. And if you want to play it again, come to this viewpoint, and here you have to play this animator there. Okay, choose this. Okay, just a second. Come to this animator and make sure this animator, this one is selected. Okay, and then You can play it from here or you can play it from here as well. Okay, so now let me show you. Let me go with this. So let me save this as a viewpoint. Save this viewpoint. Let me go with name A, and then let me, sorry. Now let me come to this, and here let me go for this viewpoint, save viewpoint, and let me go for B. And now let me create add animation there. So this is going to be final, enter, and then you put the A first, and then the B, and then this animator there. Okay, and make sure within this animator this one is selected. Okay, and then let's go for this final one there. You can play this final one. Let me play for this. And okay, so like that. Come here, and you have to change this to animator, and then, sorry, just let me play this again. Let me play it back again, and come to this animator. Then you have to select this again, and then you can play it from here. Okay, so this is how you have to create animation in Navisworks. And this is all for today. Practice this one, and I hope you will create it.